Hello, my name is Vanessa, and welcome to Ohio Media School. For my bio, because right now I am in a WordPress class, I'm going to tell you a little bio about myself. Well, I have always been into digital media and other digital things. So like if you're thinking about like digital illustration, a little bit of front end web development, then I'm your girl. And that's another reason why I came to Ohio Media School to perfect my craft. And it's going pretty good. But let me tell you a little bit about the school and the environment. Right now I am working in their little studio room, like newsroom, and it is pretty cool. Like it's an actual news setting, and the news setting that they have here, they have like top-notch cameras and the finest equipment to actually broadcast. So it's actually really good. So yeah, that is what I like to do. Some of the things that I like to do as a hobby or a connoisseur in is traditional and digital art and animation. I usually do 2D animation, but I've been dabbling with CGI and 3D animation and models. It's kind of cool. Like the program that I'm using and have used in the past is this program called Maya, and then I dabble with Blender too, which is like a free open source 3D modeling program that is to the public. You can download it actually on any Windows or Mac products. So that's kind of what I do as one of my first hobbies, one of my main hobbies. My secondary hobby that I like to do is that I like to, connoisseur in front-end web development. Like here at Ohio Media School, they do have a digital marketing sector of the different things that you can pick within the curriculums. So I'm learning a little bit on WordPress, but I would actually like to learn like back-end coding that can actually help me, develop a fundamental so I can actually build websites and different softwares, digital softwares. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know if I can finish like my last 2 years of college that I have, because I had to leave college unfortunately because of financial issues. But if there's like funding for that, for having women to code, I would love to do that, because that is something that I hold dear to my heart, and I've always been immersed into computers. Another dream that I would like to have, and this is my third hobby, I think, I'm kind of losing track, is I would like to create a business of a collaboration with different art collectives or art, what do you want to call it? Art collabs, to make like a association where you can get like freelance artists and make it into like more of like an office type setting. So like here in Ohio, you bump into a lot of people that have a lot of expertise, but they don't necessarily know where to go, and they have like a lot of credentials and experience, but they're not getting the proper revenue and advertisement that is needed for their business to grow. So it kind of stays small, to the point where sometimes the smaller business doesn't really take well and it doesn't last very long. But I would like to create like an association so I could actually have like a form of a studio, almost like, for freelancing and recurring artists. So like like an open source studio for freelance digital artists, animators, because animators is really hard for them to actually find work, to have them have like more or less like a warehouse or, you know, studio where they can have good business and what do you want to call it? You know, steady, stable pay. So those are some of my ideas and those are some of my hobbies. So yeah, when I leave Ohio Media School, I'm hoping that I can continue on my endeavors with IT and tech and coding type things, and also get more into creating like a small business slash a small, I don't know, organization to see if I can help the artists that I witnessed try to have like a more fundamental and stable revenue instead of having it more like sporadic, doing it project from project. Like the people that would be a part of this association will always have projects consistently coming in, so they'll have stable revenue and stable pay. And that's all for my rant for like, you know, my video or whatever.